So Joe Biden's war on energy is actually a war on your bank account. Analysts at JP Morgan are warning the nationwide average price of gas could increase from the current price of $4.58 a gallon, which is already outrageous, to a whopping $6 a gallon by the end of summer. Oh, it is now crystal clear Team Biden doesn't give a damn about any of it.
Is it fair to say perhaps $5, $6?
I think they're going to definitely remain above $4 per gallon. And you're going into the driving season in summer, which historically obviously also creates that upward pressure on prices.
Should consumers expect gas prices to get worse before they get better?
Honestly, I think they will continue to rise a bit.
No, brother. So what is Secretary Jennifer Granholm's body language telling us here? I'm joined now by former U.S. Army interrogator and behavior and body language expert Greg Hartley is here. Greg, what are you seeing in that clip?
Yeah, there's nothing hidden there. This is interesting because there is a little stress, but not as much as we'll see in the next clips. She's asked a hard question. Her blink rate goes up a little. When your eyes blink a little more, that usually indicates you're feeling some kind of stress at the hard answer. But she's also, all of her arrows are aligned. She's talking with her face, with her hands, with her head, and they're all saying the same thing. She does distance from the bad news by saying honestly. That gives her time to give you the bad news and peddle it out. And she uses her left hand to illustrate, meaning punctuate her thoughts. We usually associate that with her in being a less than confident answer. You'll see something very different when she goes to her party line and starts hammering that point.
Okay, interesting. So let's play that one. This is clip number 4. Roll it.
So what explains the increase between January and August of 2021?
Coming out of COVID, there was an increase in demand because people were driving again. When there was no demand, the prices dropped. That is a basic law of economics. The prices dropped.
I have to say, Madam Secretary, with all due respect, your answers are insulting.
Oh, the smirk at the end. What is she doing there, Greg?
Well, there's a whole lot of, this is a great lesson in something we call regulators. We use our own body, nonverbal communication, to control a conversation. You'll see he's doing it with his hand. She's holding the back of her hand out, but she's saying clearly, stop and let me talk. If she turned her hand around the other way, it would be rude. And she's emphatic driving the party line. There's no secret here. She's saying, no, this is not my fault. This is not our fault. We're going to contain. We're going to make this green. We're going to do all that. We heard earlier. But those regulators go on, and she's using those nonverbal. She does a vocal pause, like let me talk. One of her brows rises higher than the other. That's sarcasm. Downward intonation, she's telling. She uses her hand emphatically. She's telling him what she wants him to do. But he's sending a message of disbelief. He has his mouth open and staring at her. That's a very clear regulator as well.
Interesting. You know, I often, when I get animated, I talk like this with my hands open. President Trump does this too. Rarely do I ever do this. I almost feel like you're walling yourself off from the person you're talking to.
Well, you are to some degree. And when you put your hand back towards yourself, people take it that way. But more importantly, it's a way of controlling, because just think for a second, if I take my extended fingers and I turn my hand around that way to you, what does it say? It's still stop, regardless of which way I'm holding my hand.
Yeah.
So it's an important thing to note. When you're talking, if you do that, stop.
Talk to the hand because the face ain't listening, right? That's the old saying.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Let's go to now. This is clip number 5. This is Secretary of the Interior, Deb Haaland. She did not do a very good job at this hearing, I don't think. So let's roll this clip.
You all just put out a statement. The U.S. Department of Interior just put out a statement. And the statement basically says a proposed program is not a decision to issue specific leases or to authorize any drilling or development. This is from y'all's office. So it looks like you all want to shut everything down. Did you know you all put this out?
I am sorry. I am sitting in this hearing and not.
My God, somebody, this shuts it down. It shows what your intent is.
So she's the secretary. She doesn't even know they put out this memo, which is just flabbergasting on the face of that. But you can see, well, you tell me what her look there is, Greg.
Well, I'm not sure that she doesn't know. She avoided answering the question entirely. She gave a non-answer from the beginning. She uses in her style something called chaff and redirect, where I spew out information, give you something to pick up on, and then change the topic. She starts off early when he's talking about it. She's got her hands down by her side doing some kind of release of nervous energy, a thing we call an adapter. And I always say in pre-violence, if you watch people's shoulders, you can see their hands move. You'll see that here. Her lips purse in disapproval. She stammers. and she makes eye contact. She avoids the question outright. And finally, she shows a little contempt or disgust or disdain as she raises the left side of her mouth.
Is there anything there where she curls herself in? I mean, she really is not using her hands all that much, and she just pulls her whole body into herself.
Yeah, and you see her release that nervous energy moving around in the chair. That's what I'm saying. She's got her hands down below her, and she's doing something. We call those adapters. It's just a way we release nervous energy because she doesn't want to answer the question. She wants to avoid it, and she does very effectively.
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff. Greg Hartley, I appreciate you coming on. As always, thank you, my friend.
Pleasure. Thank you.